Script. You know that feeling when you sit down to watch a match and think, this'll be a walk in the park for Brazil? Well, no. In Mexico '86, that quarter-final between Brazil and France was tenser than a family dinner with politics on the menu. Brazil showed up with samba in their boots and that terrifying yellow shirt, while France arrived full of hunger and Platini magic. But before diving into the madness of the match, let me tell you why this wasn't just a football game. Mexico '86 wasn't just football, it was a fiesta. Full of color, spice, and a heat that made even Maradona sweat through his shirt. The country went all in, and the Estadio Azteca, where this match took place, felt like the Vatican of football. It fits over 100,000 people. Big enough for your dodgy uncle to sneak in without a ticket. If you ever go to Mexico, you have to visit the Azteca, not just for the football, but because the place breathes history. And if you get hungry, forget the burgers. Go for the tacos al pastor. That's where you'll truly taste the World Cup, in your belly. Brazil, obviously, always arrive at the World Cup with "favorite" written on their forehead. They had Zico, Socrates, Carica, a proper cocktail of flair and firepower. France, meanwhile, weren't anyone's top pick, but with Platini, the bloke who danced with the ball, they had something special. This was a battle of styles, Brazil's joyful artistry versus France's tactical chessboard. Who was going to win? Nobody had a clue. That made it exciting, and just the right amount of bonkers. The match kicked off like a rocket. France struck first, Brazil hit back hard, but the real heart attack came during the penalty shootout. That's when everyone's nerves went walkabout. Imagine it, 100,000 people holding their breath, players looking like zombies in boots, sweating more than a butcher in July. France won 4-3 on penalties. Brazil left the pitch with longer faces than a giraffe on a bad day. Did you know that was the first time Brazil ever lost a World Cup on penalties? A fact that still stings, but hey, that's football for you. Fun fact, French keeper Joel Batz became a national hero for saving the deciding penalty, but he was so serious that even his own shadow stayed out of his way. On the other hand, Brazilian keeper Carlos probably regretted diving for that ball like he was playing beach volleyball. Speaking of beaches, loads of players used their downtime in Cancun. Because let's be honest, the World Cup isn't just about football. It's a fully paid holiday with a bit of running about. These days, the Azteca is a temple for footy lovers. You can take a tour and walk the same pitch where Platini and Zico ran themselves ragged. Mexico City also has football museums and restaurants where the dishes are named after legendary players. That match helped put Mexico on the world stage as the perfect place for major sporting events. If you're into football history, visiting Mexico '86 is like stepping into a time machine, minus the jet lag and penalty shootouts. During the World Cup, Mexico turned into one massive street party. Vendors were having the time of their lives, flogging flags, bottles of water, and even temporary World Cup tattoos. Kids played with rag balls, copying their idols. The streets were full of laughter, shouts, and pure passion. Funny thing, the official drink wasn't beer, but hibiscus and tamarind water, which, if you think about it, is Mexico's polite way of saying calm down, there's still plenty of football left to suffer through. So there you have it. Brazil vs France at Mexico '86 was much more than a football match. It was a clash of cultures, a cocktail of emotion, mistakes, and fleeting glory. If you ever get the chance, go to Mexico, step on the pitch at the Azteca, and feel the heartbeat of that World Cup. And remember, in football and in life, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you just stand there watching the ball in the net while your mates take the piss out of you for the next 30 years.